What's up, y'all? My name's Matthew James, and I got something I gotta tell y'all. You're gonna end up hearing it anyways, so I figured you'd hear it straight from me. This is the real me. My hair is messed up. My glasses. It's the real me. But yeah, I got something to tell y'all. And it's kind of hard to tell you, but I want you to hear it from me. I'm a drug addict. I've been a drug addict for 3 years. Today's my 30 days sober. I'm doing it. I'm living the sober life. I'm about that life. I'm doing it. I just got tired. I got tired of chasing and just everything. Chasing, withdrawing, chasing, withdrawing, the money. It was a lot of times it wasn't even about the money. It was just I couldn't find enough pills. I never did heroin. Not that that makes me any better or anything. I just want the real story out there. The first phone call that I made to get help was the hardest. And the most embarrassing. Because we all know that I got pride and my ego and all that. But actually, my old lady made the first phone call for me and told me that it's alright to get help. And I didn't even know who to call or how to call or what to do or who to do what with or how anything happened. I just knew I needed to get off the drugs. I mean, I was an everyday, all-day user. I did enough to never withdraw. If I withdraw, it was maybe once a week. It was bad. Real bad. The next step was heroin. I was closer to doing heroin than I was quitting. But I did get the help. I am getting the help. I'm in an outpatient program right now. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to. I'm taking it seriously. I want my life back. Haven't y'all noticed that I done fell off a little bit? Even a little more than a little bit? No new music, no new pictures. Sometimes I'm quiet, sometimes I'm real talkative. But I don't tell this video for sympathy or for likes or any of that bullshit. I tell this video for one, I want you to hear the story coming from me. Cause I was in detox. And I'm in outpatient with people who know me, who know who I am, and they go around, they telling the wrong story. I don't know if they are. I'm not saying they are, they aren't. I'm saying you guys know how stories go. They get misconstrued, and I want to make sure that the story comes from me, that you guys hear it from me. Like I said, today's my day 30. But I also want to tell you that it's not hopeless. For everybody out there that you're afraid of the first 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days of withdrawal through detox, it wasn't hard. It wasn't. I wish I would have done it years ago. So much shit I fucked up in the past years. I wish I would have done it years ago. Because those 6, 7, 8 days, doing the withdrawal, that was they give you medicine. They give you medicine to help you with the withdrawals. You know, I don't know how y'all feel about the Suboxone, you know, whether you're against it, for it, you know, whatever. But either way, if you're on heroin, opiates, any drug, even marijuana, and you need help, there is help to get. You can inbox me and I can give you the telephone numbers. But first off, I can tell you that you could call ACC, the Clifton Springs Addiction Crisis Center. They answer the phone for detox. You do a phone screen, you answer some questions, and they'll let you know when the bed is ready. They'll call you, and you go and you take the bed and you go to detox. From detox, you either go to an outpatient or an inpatient, and they help you get there. They help you get Suboxone if that's what you want to do. They help you the whole way. If you're worried about your job, you're allowed to tell your job that you need time off for therapy. You don't have to tell them that it's drug recovery. You don't have to tell them. That's illegal. It's illegal for them to fire you if, one, they find out, or two, for the time that you're taking off. It's illegal. I found out all this stuff. The help is out there. And it was, I'm not gonna lie, the first two or three steps was one of the hardest things I've ever done. I wore my glasses in this video just so y'all couldn't see me tear up. That's just me keeping it 100. But it's cause I'm being honest, I'm genuine, I'm real. The help is out there. The first couple of steps are the hardest. It's the most embarrassing. You're embarrassed because you're a drug addict. But after you take those first 2-3 steps, the rest is easy. It's not easy, but it's easier. And it's so worth it. It's so worth it. In 30 days, my life has just done a complete 180. I'm not saying that I'm fixed and I'm recovered and I'm normal, back to who I was. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying, though, in 30 days, life is better. Life is great. Do you hear the way that I'm speaking? You see that I put my ego and my pride aside to put this video out? For 2 reasons. So you could hear the story from me, and hopefully my story can help you get help. If you're from this area, you can call ACC, Clifton Springs. They can get you into a detox. If you don't have health insurance, they'll help you get health insurance. Every excuse or every reason that you think you can't get clean, I've got an answer for. Because I had all the same excuses you do. I had every reason why I couldn't get clean. Why I wasn't going to go to detox and rehab. But guess what? The help was out there. My old lady, my mom, my family, a couple of my good friends. I got a great support system. And if you don't have a support system, you can be a part of ours. Maybe this video, maybe y'all think something of me. I don't care. I never cared in the first place what y'all thought of me, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just saying, maybe, you know, you think I'm weak or something for this video, but to me, I'm strong. I'm gonna beat this thing. I've been a pillhead for almost 3 years. Heavy. I mean, I don't do Vikes and perks and that shit. I do Oxy 30s, Opanas, OP 80s, or I mean Oxy 80s, OP 40s, all the big stuff. This video is one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. But I knew that I wanted to get my story out there because I want to tell you that the help is out there. It really is. Any reason or any excuse that you think you have, I promise you I got the answer. Not like a know-it-all. I'm saying, if there's a reason, if there's an obstacle, there's a way around it. These people at these facilities, they get paid to help you. They went to college and got their master's and their bachelor degrees to help you. The help is out there. I know, you gotta want to do it, but it's also hard. Like, for the longest time, of course I wanted to get clean, but I didn't even know where to call. I didn't know who to call. I didn't know how to start the process. And my old lady found a place that was local, and I talked with them, Seneca County Counseling, or Seneca County Counseling and Addiction, and they showed me how to get into the detox. And then once you're in the detox, if you choose to be on Suboxone, you stay in detox until you get a Suboxone doctor, and then you leave with enough Suboxone to make it to your Suboxone doctor, and you get into an outpatient program. So pretty much the steps are, you can just call Seneca County Counseling Addiction and ask for Liz in Addiction, nicest lady in the world. Okay? Tell her what you want to do. Even if you're not from Seneca County, she'll help you. She'll put you in the right direction, because the first phone call is the hardest. I promise. I promise that's the hardest part. You get through the first phone call, and the rest is just it was all downhill when you started the pills, right? So recovery is the same way. It's all downhill. Once you step, it just keeps getting easier and easier and easier and easier and easier, and it just goes. You start up here, that phone call, the first phone call, and then it just keeps getting easier, and it just rolls right downhill, and it just gets easier and easier day by day. Just take it one day at a time, And if you need anything, you can hit my inbox. I'm here for you. But you can call Seneca County Counseling and Addiction, ask for Liz in Addiction, tell her what you need. She'll put you in touch with the people you need to call. You call them, okay? Sometimes there's a waiting list. Just be polite. Tell them you'll take a cancellation. If you have a job, and all of a sudden a bed comes available, and the bed says, hey, you got to be here tomorrow. You tell your job, hey, I have to leave tomorrow, and I'm going to be gone for about 7 to 10 days for therapy. Now, if they keep grilling you, and they want to know what and how and all this other stuff, it's illegal, okay? They can't fire you for it. I was in detox with a kid who did that. All right? Like, I'm spitting actual facts. From there, you go to detox. Detox wasn't bad at all. The first day I went there, yeah, of course. I mean, I went there super high, or I wouldn't have gone. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I went in to the detox, and the first day I was super high. And what they do is they drug test you and see how high you are, and then they get you in about midday because they figure you're probably gonna get high. If you don't mind, I do still smoke cigarettes. I'm trying to quit those, but they get you into detox, and once you're into detox, you pretty much you can just sleep. You can just sleep the whole time. That's all you got. That's all you can do. The food was not bad at all. And this is Clifton Springs, So this is for like my local people, but also I've heard of other detoxes having great food, great facility, great counselors and staff and stuff. So don't be afraid of the detox. To me, it was great. I was there for 7 days, and I don't want to say, oh, it was a vacation, but I definitely got a break. You know, I got a break from hanging out with drug dealers and drug addicts and all that stuff. You know, of course, you know, I miss my old lady and I missed Vicky and I missed my family and stuff, but it was 7 days and they understood that I had to do this. And on top of that, most of us have probably been hiding this secret for a long time from a lot of different people. Me personally, I hid it from a lot of people, and I did a pretty good job of it. And the weight, when that weight just comes off, man, it feels so great. So anyway, so you're in the detox. The food was pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Feed you 3 times a day. You get snacks, you can sleep, watch TV. There was no groups. You don't go to groups, you don't do anything. All you do is get sober. The first 24 hours, because you'll probably go there. I don't want to judge you. I'm not judging you, but more than like me, I went there high. So in the first 24 hours, they couldn't give me Suboxone. Okay? So the first 24 hours, they do give you clonidine, hydroxyzine, and Valium. And that helps with the withdrawal. After 24 hours, they give you Suboxone. And then from there, you can choose to do a taper or a maintenance. Taper means you start with so many milligrams, work your way down, and then you're off Suboxone. Maintenance means you start on Suboxone, and then you can leave detox once you have a Suboxone doctor that they help you find. Once you find a Suboxone doctor, you get the doctor, you go home. Usually your appointment's going to be within 5 to 10 days of leaving detox, and you're gonna go to I'm going to outpatient, so I can only tell you the facts of what I'm going through. So I go to outpatient. I go to 3 groups a week and one-on-one session once a month, and I see the Suboxone doctor once a month. I also have a primary doctor who I see once a month, just for medical, just to make sure that I'm healthy and stuff, you know. But as a drug addict, you think I went to the doctor, I cared about any of that? Like, y'all know I used to go to the gym and work out and all. Yeah, right. Notice I won't show you the bottom half of my body. I look like a slob right now. Don't worry, I'm gonna get back there. I'm gonna get right back to the gym. This is day 30, so I'm taking it one day at a time, one thing at a time. Like, I had to get a new phone. I had to get a new car. I had to get, you know, some new clothes. I got to get new glasses, new contacts. I had to get a haircut. Like, you know what I'm saying? I already got the haircut, but I got to get another one. But one thing at a time, you know. So I'll get there. I'll get back in the gym. But the point is so you go to the outpatient. The outpatient isn't bad, okay? I'm pretty sure that if you're anything like me, you've isolated yourself. You don't like people. You don't want to be around people unless they're other drug addicts. You don't want to go to family functions. You don't want to go to friendly functions. You just isolate yourself. So you haven't been social in a while. So going to group, you start to socialize with people, and it starts to feel better. And you hear other people's story, and you know you're not alone. And here I am telling you my story, and I'm telling you you're not alone. I'm telling you the hardest part of recovery is the first phone call. Okay? I don't want to lie to you about anything. I don't want to give you some bullshit ass story. The hardest part is just the first phone call. It's the most embarrassing, because you got to call, and what are you supposed to say? First off, just tell them your first name, because maybe you're not going to go to that facility. So you call Seneca County Counseling and ask for Liz in addiction. Say your first name. Hey, I'm Matt. I have a problem and I would like to get clean, and I'm not really sure how or what I'm supposed to do. Okay? You just swallow your pride, set your ego over there, and think about what's important to you. Your kids, your family, your health, your life, all the shit that you lost. And you make that phone call. For all my local people, I'd say call Seneca County Counseling Addiction. It's 315-539-1985. Again, 315-539-1985. Even if you're not local, call that number and talk to Liz in addiction. She'll help you. She's a great lady. All these people are there to help you. Maybe they're gonna tell you things you don't want to hear. What you think? You think Johncox got to hear everything he wanted to hear? Yeah, right. But I'm letting the process work. I'm doing what I'm supposed to. I'm not arguing with people. I'm not arguing my way, all the way. No. I'm just letting the process work because I really want this. I'm sick and tired. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. I'm tired of the drug addict scene. Chasing all the time. Like, money wasn't the problem. It was I never could get enough pills. So the moment some pills came up, I went and bought them all. So I was good for 3-4 days, so I didn't have to chase every day. You know what I mean? But, the reason it keeps getting bright, this kid from my group keeps texting me about my music. It's crazy. Good kid. You know, he's a good kid. You'd never think that he was a drug addict, like, by looking at him. So don't ever judge a book by a cover. And I don't judge none of y'all. And I hope none of y'all judge me. Again, I'm not here for likes. I'm not doing this for sympathy. I'm doing this for two reasons. To tell you my side of the story, that I was hooked on opiates. Not heroin, not crack, not coke, not alcohol, not weed. Opiates, pain pills, painkillers. Anything that killed the pain. Pop another painkiller just so I can kill the pain. I gotta anyways, that's a different story. You know, that's the song I'm writing. And the song that I'm writing is really hard to write, but it's all true. And I'm telling you, the help is out there. And it's a lot easier than you think it is. I know it seems hard and the withdrawal seems scary. It's not. I promise. I've never lied to you guys. Ever. I never. You know what I mean? And I'm putting myself out there. I don't have to do this video. I could just pretend. I could let the rumors fly and then deny them. But I got a line in one of my songs. If through my pain one life can change, then my life won't be lived in vain. And that's the truth. So if I can help you, I hope I have. Like I said, call that number, 315-539-1985. Ask for Liz in addiction. Tell her your first name and what you need, and she will direct you in the right way. I apologize that this video was so long. I'm glad you watched it till the end. You don't have to like it. You don't have to comment. If you do, I appreciate it. What I would appreciate is if you would share it. Let other people know that recovery is a little easier than you think it is. Sometimes you hear stories of recovery from people who've been through it a couple of 3 times. You know, I don't know how bad they wanted it, but I want this. I want it for myself. I want it for my family. I want it for my friends. You know, I'm opening up a new business. It's actually I'm opening up a corporation. I've been working on it for almost 3 months now, but it's been going slow because I was a drug addict up until 30 days ago. So it's crazy, you know what I mean? And you can do anything if you want it. I promise that. It's just the first phone call is the hardest part. It's embarrassing and it hurts your pride. I just want to be straight up with you, okay? So you make the first phone call and the rest kind of works itself out. They tell you where to go, they tell you what to do, not in a dickheaded way. They just let you know, hey, you need to go here, you need to do that. Oh, you don't have health insurance? Oh, we'll get you that. Oh, you don't got time off from work? We'll help you do that. And confidentially, like, you don't have to tell your work, oh, hey, I'm going to rehab or I'm going to detox. You don't have to go to an inpatient 28-day. You can do an outpatient, especially if it's your first time. To be honest with you, a lot of insurance won't even pay for inpatient if you haven't failed an outpatient once or twice. So, you know, that's one of the reasons that I'm doing an outpatient. But my insurance is taking care of everything. I haven't paid $1. It hasn't costed me any money. It's just costed me some time. And I'll tell you what, on some of the realest shit I ever told you, I really do feel really, really good. I feel really good. Like, I can breathe. I haven't been able to breathe in 3 years, carrying around this secret, carrying around this addiction. And I don't know. People who don't understand it, don't make fun of it. Don't judge it. Because you don't understand it. Why did I start? It was there, I guess. You know? I mean, that's no excuse. I'm just telling you. And people think that you get a prescription for painkillers from the doctor and you're not a drug addict. Well, if you do more than what your doctor tells you to do for the pain you have, you are a drug addict and you need help. I was in detox with a guy who was in a wheelchair because he had a bad back and he got them for pain. He got painkillers for the pain in his back, and they got out of control. So even people with prescriptions from the doctors can become drug addicts. It's all on whether or not you want to lie to yourself or you want to be honest with yourself. But I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to tell you about yourself. I'm not here to do any of that. I'm here to tell you that there's hope. There is hope. I thought I was hopeless. I had some real shit going on in my head. I just thought that I just thought it was hopeless. It was never gonna end. I thought I was gonna lose everything. Luckily, I have an amazing girlfriend. Shout out to Kate. I love you, Kate. Thank you, and I appreciate you. I have an amazing girlfriend who put up with my bullshit and then helped me get clean. I got an amazing mom who, one of the hardest things I had to do was tell my mom that I was a drug addict. You know, I hid that from her. I told my family that was hard to do. But when that weight was lifted off my shoulders, it felt good. And now they support me. And actually, it's brought everybody closer together. Because I'm sure that all the relationships you have, I'm sure you're distant. I'm not telling you about yourself. I'm not here to judge you. I promise that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to tell you that what I think from what I went through. What I went through, I distanced myself from everybody. I didn't want to be around people. You know? And now I do. I'm building stronger relationships with everybody around me. But I'm going to end this video now. So, like I said, the first phone call is the hardest, but make that phone call. Get into detox. The detox is not hard. The food was pretty good. They let you sleep the entire time. Like, you don't have to do anything. You don't even have to get out of bed if you don't want to. Okay? Well, that's a lie. You have to get out of bed because they got to check your vitals, and then you go back to bed. So, that's it. They would like you to eat, but they feed you 3 good meals a day. Snack time and lunchtime. Sorry, that always gets stuck in my head. You can sit around and watch TV. Everybody in there is in there because they're a drug addict, so everybody in there doesn't judge you. You're around. I was around my kind, my people. Those are my people. Those are people that, you know what I mean? How can they judge me? I don't judge them. We can't judge each other. We're all here because we all have a problem and we want it to get fixed. So if you have a problem and you want it to get fixed, you make that damn phone call. There is hope, I promise you. I promise you. I got a huge ego. We all know that. We all know that I'm filled with pride. We all know that. Why do you think Kate had to make the first phone call? Kate figured out who to call, who I had to call myself, because I wouldn't do it. Because I had so many excuses of why I didn't need to get clean. Oh, I'm good. No, I'm better on drugs. Yeah, right. I've done more in the past 30 days than I have in the past 3 years. But so I finally put my pride aside, put my ego aside. I made the first phone call, and the rest was easy. Not easy. I don't want to say it's easy, but it's a lot easier than all the fucking horror stories that I've heard about people going to rehab, this and that. Yeah, right. Them motherfuckers are liars. That shit was cake. Like, I encourage you to do it. I beg you to do it. It's not a breeze, especially I don't know you and I don't know your severity of your addiction, but I know that pretty much. I made the phone call on Monday. I was at SCC on Thursday. I was in detox on Friday. I came home a week later. I was in outpatient 5 days after that, and I was at my Suboxone doctor the day after that. So all within a 2-week period, I was off drugs and on Suboxone and in an outpatient program. And now I've been 30 days clean. Okay? And I don't fuck around. Some people they can do whatever they want to do. That's what they do. I don't fuck around. I don't do a little bit. I don't sell my Suboxone. No, I won't sell Suboxone. Okay? I do my Suboxone the way I'm supposed to. I don't overdo it or underdo it. I don't abuse it. I don't do any opiates whatsoever and try to get away with it. No, I take this shit for real. I want my damn life back. I want who I am. I want Johncox back. Alright? And as you see, between the haircut and the button up, and most of the time, I don't got my glasses on and I'm shaved up, all that stuff. You can see that I'm trying to portray a new image, okay? And a lot of the old Johncox was kind of douchey. I know. I seen the videos. I've watched them and was like, what was this kid doing? But anyways, I'm getting off topic. But I like who I am now. And I like what I'm doing. And I love life. I enjoy. You want to know what's crazy? I used to want to sleep all the time. I was depressed. I never even believed in depression. I used to believe people who were depressed were weak. You're weak because you're depressed. I didn't even believe in it until it happened to me. And I was in bed all day because I felt guilty. I hated myself for being a drug addict and not doing anything about it. But the past 30 days, I really have enjoyed who I am. And everybody around me has enjoyed who I am. And I never really understood the definition of humble. I've been humbled. And I just really love life. I'm very appreciative for things now. I take nothing for granted. I thank God for everything. I thank the Lord for everything. It's not like I went in there and read the Bible and I got religious. I mean, if y'all been following my career, you know that I believe in God. I'm a God-fearing man. You've heard me say that before. But I kind of got away from it, you know. But I'm gonna end this video telling y'all there is hope, there is help. 315-539-1985. That's for all the local people. I mean, you know, pretty much anybody in upstate. Liz in Addiction at SCC, 315-539-1985. She's an older lady who acts like your nice grandma who gives you a piece of candy. That's who she acts like, okay? She's so nice. She's not judgmental. She's not rude. She's very nice. She will kind of coddle you through the first step of getting you there, okay? For anybody who's not local, hit my inbox and I can help you get the help you need. You see me be emotional in this video. This is the real me. This is Matthew Johncox. This is Matthew James Johncox. El Jefe 3680. Add me on Snapchat. But actually, no, that's how the El Jefe thing happened. Because at Detox, I was walking around acting like I was the boss. Someone said, "Hey, you think you're El Jefe?" And I said, "You know, I am though." And they're like, "All right, El Jefe." So they started calling me that, and it kind of stuck. And at 3680, well, if you know me, you know what that is. So, but anyways, this is the real me. Why you think my next CD is called Something to Live For? I've wanted to get clean for a long time. I just didn't know how. And luckily, through the grace of God, the help of Kate, and the support of my family, I got clean. And I got lots of things to live for. That's why it's called Something to Live For. STL4. That's why I'm keeping the drop date classified. Because when it comes, you guys are gonna know. I'm gonna show you a side of me that you've never seen before. Either way, I hope that this video has helped at least just one person. That's all that matters to me. I hope it helps all of you. But if one person calls that number, then I'm satisfied and I'm okay with telling my side of the story. I do appreciate y'all. I do love y'all. You know, when I hashtag I love y'all, I mean that. I appreciate y'all sticking with me through these years that I kind of been slacking on the music and ain't been giving y'all what you need, you know. But I'm back. I'm gonna give you so much music and so much promotion. You gonna be back annoyed with me. But if you need anything, my inbox is open. If I don't get to it right away, I promise I will. My inbox does stay pretty busy as it is, but I'm not too busy to help y'all. I promise that. If you need someone to talk to, I'm here. It doesn't mean I can have hours and hour-long conversations, but I'm here. I'm not too famous or too big or any of that to not help you. You don't have to think like that. I'm not a somebody. I'm a nobody. I'm just some young kid from the country trying to make it, okay? So, if you want to hit my inbox, go ahead, but just please be patient with me. If I don't hit you back right away, You know, it doesn't mean I don't want to talk or I'm ignoring you. It just means that I'm trying to get to the people that were there first. That's all.